Hello everyone, and welcome to The Laura Show, where dreams are made and happiness is grown. Today for a while, I've been pondering the word listen. Not the word talk or speak, but the word listen. And I have a friend who's also been pondering the word listen as well. So I'd like to introduce her to you guys. She's great, she's awesome. She lives in Mississippi, in the river. Welcoming, give her a big round of applause, Emily Perkins coming out.
Hi!
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be on the show.
Good to have you.
So yeah, it's funny that you were talking about the word listen because I've really been, pondering that word, especially with all that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you mind if I share a little bit about what God has been teaching me in my own life?
Absolutely. Go
Great.
for it.
Okay,
We
so
would love that.
thank you. Lately, or this year, as most of you probably know, I've told some of you, I've told you, I've told the viewers watching that I feel like God has given me the word, or the theme for this year in my life is to have him as my teacher and for me to be his student. So I'm trying to learn what that means, and so I'm like, great, teach me what you're trying to teach me. So I've definitely been asking him, to teach me, asking me to help me grow and to learn and to increase in my knowledge. So yeah, I've been asking, teach me, Lord. But I feel like after all this time I've been asking him that, he said to me, how can I teach you if you're not listening? And I was reminded of me teaching dance class, even how simple this is, but how frustrated I get at times when these kids are coming in to learn, but they're not listening to my own words. So I feel like this ironically goes along with what we're going through right now, and how God has kind of stopped us from doing our everyday life and having distractions and saying, sit in my word and listen to me. So yeah, I think that sometimes we, in our prayer time, we ask, but we don't really yield and listen to what he's trying to speak to us. So I'm pretty much kind of preaching to myself right now, but yeah, I think he's really saying, how can I teach you if you are not listening? So yeah. So we just wanted to share some verses on what God says about listening and the word listen. So would you like to share with us?
Absolutely.
Thanks. Cool.
All right, so John 10:27 says, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me." Isaiah 28:23 says, "Listen and hear my voice. Pay attention and hear what I say."
Pay attention.
Isaiah 51:4 says, "Listen to me, my people. Hear me, my nation. Instruction will go out from me. My justice will become a light to the nations."
Yeah, so it's pretty cool that there are actually a lot of verses in the Bible that are calling us to listen. If we are his sheep, we're supposed to listen and follow him. And I love the one in Isaiah 28:23 that says, "Listen and hear my voice. Pay attention and hear what I say." So he's like beckoning us to pay attention and listen to him. And I really believe that during this time, he's calling us to take this time to just sit and be in his presence and listen to what he's trying to speak. So some practical ways that we can do that in our life that I'm going to share about. Because sometimes, I'm like, Lord, teach me to listen. Now I'm asking him to teach me to listen because sometimes I don't understand because it's hard. But I think some ways that we can listen is to just be able to sit in his presence and to just be still before him. and also to surrender to Him, whatever distractions are in your mind or in just your daily life, just to surrender the things that you're holding on to above Him. And I think that is something that could definitely help us to listen and hear what He's trying to speak during this time. So, yeah, thanks so much for having me.
No problem. This was great. This is great insight. This is good insight for myself, because I know that during this time, I know the Lord is telling me as well to wait and listen. And I know that we're not all sitting in our houses for no reason, that the Lord has a plan in this, and He knew from the beginning of time that this is what He wanted, and He has a reason for it. So I believe that He is calling us to listen and to wait in His presence. And I just encourage us not to waste this time with Him, and this time to be away from busyness. And so I know it's hard already. I can feel how hard it is in getting time with God. I feel like maybe like I'm not feeling His presence, or like not really even wanting to like come to be with Him. But I just encourage you to keep pressing on and to keep spending time with Him, because He has something to share with you. And I believe He has something to share with all of us. So even if you're not really feeling Him in the moment, or you don't really feel like spending time with Him, just keep pressing on and to keep doing it, because He has something good to share with you.
Yeah. So take this time to ask the Lord, what are you trying to speak to me specifically during this time? And listen, So that's what we wanted to say and share.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Have a good life.
Thanks.
Good luck on your journey.
Thank you so much. You too.
Hope you got smarter. Hope you grew a little on the Laura show. See ya, mateys, on this journey. Enjoy.